What the heck is wrong with you, media? Just because there was a shooting doesn't mean that a club did it. Now, they're reporting a shooting because there was a shooting nearby at Los Diablos. This is craziness. Also, we're going to go up to Canada as well. I guess the Hells Angels are getting finicky up there about other clubs being around. As you know, Outlaws are up there as well as Satan's Choice. Satan's Choice is freaking blown up. And there's a lot of ex-Hells Angels now in the Satan's Choice. So they're pissed. They have to be. I would be. I don't know. Would you?
Full throttle, no mercy, out of our minds. Burning rubber, burning time, burning alive, leave it all behind.
Okay, we're going to go to this news story, if you will. I was just asking if, we got to get the window capture here. You know what? Usually I have this all set up beforehand. Anyway, you think the Angels should be pissed? I don't know, man. We'll look at that in a second. But this one, come on. Really? Unbelievable. Let's get this sucker going.
News, a man is in the hospital after an early morning shooting. Omaha police were called to a home near 35th and Meredith just after 3 this morning. That's not too far from North High School. Now, according to police, the victim was dropped off at this location, and they aren't actually sure where the shooting occurred. Police do say that there was a shots fired call near Los Diablos Motorcycle Club. Here's a look at that scene at 25th and Ames on your screen now. Now, right now, police tell First Alert 6 they aren't sure if the two incidents are related, but an investigation to determine that is underway. The victim was taken to the hospital with a single gunshot wound, and police say his injuries do not appear to be life-threatening.
So basically, you do not know if the shootings are linked, but you named the motorcycle club because you knew it would probably get the Insane Throttle and all the other ones like Black Dragon, so we'd push your story out there. Hey, kudos for that one. But yeah, we don't know if this MC is in any way, shape, or form related to this one. Coincidence? It happens. We'll see. Anyway, this is a fun one up there. Let's go over to Canada. I'm surprised Kim Bowen didn't write this one. The London Free Press. Oh, look at that pretty helmet there. They're going to get pissed at me for that one. Patch-wearing Hells Angels turn up at London restaurants as biker rivalry grows, whatever. It's one of them days, man. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just got off a frickin' 12-hour shift. Anyway, nice showy helmet, though. This makes news up in Canada. Biker News Canada, what do you think about this, man? They go in there, have a meal, have a drink, and next thing you know, they're on the front page. Canada reminds me of Australia. It really does. Anytime a club member pisses, next thing you know, it's in the news. A man wearing a Hells Angels vest. Look at that. How did you know to go ahead and get a picture of him? Unless, of course, somebody who is nosy, busy bee, the neighborhood watch was photographing him and sent it to you. Busy bees out there. That's why you can't do nothing no more. Everybody's got a camera. I do talk about new school bikers and how they suck over at Bikers Nation Unfiltered, my other channel. Yeah, you want to check that one out, man. His motorcycle helmet bearing the letters AFFA. Of course, we know that as Angels Forever, Forever Angels. Have you noticed a lot of ex-Hells Angels members are now coming out on the internet and doing all kinds of interviews, man? It's like, holy cow, what the hell is going on with the Angels? He's perched atop his Harley Davidson decorated, they decorate now, with the Outlaw Biker Club's Death Head logo just meters away. Just a few weeks earlier, nearly a dozen were wearing Hells Angels patches, leather vests bearing the club's logo and chapter location, dined together at a South London steakhouse. See, they just go into the steakhouse. What the hell's wrong with you people? The presence of a patch wearing bikers at both restaurants unnerved some fellow customers and drew criticism from an organized crime expert. Oh my God, you organized crime experts. That's kind of like we got these freaking biker experts here on YouTube and Facebook. All them freaking experts, man. I wonder, how do I get that label? Quote, it's all intimidation and flex. Should we allow it? Not at all. Well, Canada, you aren't a free country. Aren't you communists or socialists up there? No offense to anybody. I'm just saying you keep on boning some retards. And anyway, an author and speaker in organized crime and wearing outlaw biker gear in bars. It must be one of Steve's Cook's lackeys up there. Why should we allow them to put more of their propaganda out there and intimidate people? You damn cops do it every single day, man. Hey, tit for tat, I say. While it's not illegal to wear outlaw biker patches and sport gear, police in several Ontario cities have launched programs targeting individuals sporting it in public places. Jackknives. Police in participating cities provide signs reading no gang colors, no gang clothing to local businesses and say the policy is enforced through the Trespass to Property Act. Businesses are instructed to call police to remove patrons. Hey, do you guys carry a gun up there in Canada for the cops and stuff? I'm just wondering if you wear them weird hats, kind of like London people do. I've heard some countries, man, the cops can't carry, man. They get the ass kicked. Anyway, in Sarnia, where an alleged member of the Outlaws was arrested after trying to lay a black and white wreath at the cenotaph during Remembrance Day. This was 2 years ago, and you're bringing it up now. Must be slow news up there. Went a step further, placing signs in a public park prohibiting gang colors. The OPP-led biker enforcement unit works with bars and restaurants frequented by outlaw bikers to ensure property owners know their rights. Or in other words, you're going there to intimidate them. If they don't listen to you and put up a sign or kick out everybody that's wearing a patch, you're going to pull their liquor license or give them a hell of a time. Extortion at its best with these cops. The presence of motorcycle gangs in any community should be a concern. It should be I ain't gonna go there. Citizens should limit contact with gang members and report any outlaw motorcycle gang activity to the OPP. You're a bunch of penises. Anyway, the Old South restaurant declined to comment while the South End Steakhouse didn't respond. They don't want the problems. Now, he says, listen up, Harley Gwendon. Hells Angels in London are clearly sending a message to Satan's Choice. Hell, from what I hear, Satan's Choice is bigger. I might be wrong. They're just flexing their colors right now. They're making sure Satan's Choice knows that this is their territory. This coming from Mr. Biker Expert over in the OPP, penis prick. I don't know. The world's largest outlaw biker club. I guess Satan's Choice opened a London chapter, the club's third in southwest Ontario. It has 20 members, including our former Hells Angels national president, Harley Gwendon, previously told the press. So then it goes in the Harley's deal in there. But I guess, according to the media, who hires Steve Cook lackeys, is saying there's an issue. Might be. Don't know. Maybe the Hells Angels are just, sad that they're, losing all that kind of turf up there. Everybody's saying screw you. and leaving the club, and then they're going on the internet to give interviews about it. I love it. I do. I love it, man. You know, they're probably the same guys that were, you know, bashing on Biker News. Oh, man, you're a dry snitch. Shut up, stupid. Anyway, don't forget, Bikers Nation Unfiltered. Boy, do I go off over there. Got a couple videos started over there. Go over there, like, subscribe. Insane Throttle music as well, baby. Get your playlists. Rock on.
Insane Throttle, your official Google News source for everything biker. Thanks for riding with us. Smash that subscribe button, check out InsaneThrottleNews.com for the latest updates, and join the insanity today.
Insane Throttle Outlaw Rock, featuring Insane Throttle and Defiant Afterlife. Get your playlist full of pure rock and metal. Spotify, YouTube. Subscribe and crank it up.
Now I'm back